to say I'm sorry about that mess in the ring a few weeks back. I had no idea you were sprinting Matt Clark onto shore. I almost messed the thing up, so sorry for that.
Forgiven and forgotten, Billy. I couldn't risk letting anyone in on the gag. Even the front office people weren't in on it.
Looks like you still need someone for that open challenge after all. So get with me when you're free enough to defend the southwestern belt.
You got your dad's nerve, brother, White Moon. Since Morocco won't be getting the shot anymore, let's get us a sit-down with the GMs and hash that bad boy out. I'm down, but you are gonna miss.
We'll see, Captain Smartass. Thanks again, and good luck to you and Supreme tonight. I'll be watching that one back here.
Thanks, Billy. We'll talk seriously soon.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to kick off this second hour of tonight's Snarl from the Spectra. And we got ourselves a stack of top-drawer headline matches ahead. And again, we're about to hear from American Supreme Matt Clark for the very first time in 6 months. I still can't believe he's back. And is it just me, or has the whole vibe changed around here since Supreme showed up and showed out at Memorial Day Salute?
Not too sure about the vibe changing, but I'll tell you one thing, man. When Supreme came back, everybody woke up.
Clark's return is gonna change things up around here for sure, especially with just one guy holding most of the major titles nowadays. I'd say the Mexican monolith will be paying special attention to Supreme's return address.
And guys, like I said, he showed up and messed up a championship match, so he was hauled into the front office. I did sit him down, and I did dress him down on the carpet. But I personally paid his fine.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Let me start where we left off 6 months ago. The ring was tired of me, and I could hack it, turned in my GM's jacket, and said, well, you know. Had some good times while I was gone, me and Crystal just playing family when she's at home and all. But I did a lot of thinking. Yes, I said the ring was tired of me, but I wasn't tired of the ring. When I did think of coming back, I thought about all the insane crap I did in the past. Extreme matches, jumping off Trons, and I realized if I came back, right? If I came back and focused purely on my game in this ring, I could be World Heavyweight Champion again in no time at all. So, when Rod asked if I wanted to drive the short to the Nut Hut, and was I ready to go back to work, I said American Supreme is back, and I'm your Huckleberry. Now, I'm more than keenly aware that the names and the faces and the titles have all changed around since my little sabbatical, but for 12 years, I drove this company. You people, you sent messages saying how our WL just wasn't the same without American Supreme, and how America really is in crisis right this very minute, and how you all wanted to see the All-American Baldy win one more for the Gipper, so I guess I will be seeing all of you this summer. And you reigning champions, like I said, I am your Huckleberry.
Well now, sounds like Supreme just addressed the fans and the Mexican monolith in the room too, with Warlord Santos holding 3 major titles, including the World Heavyweight title. That message couldn't be for anyone else.
I'm your Huckleberry. Damn, I miss hearing that around here. Alright, with all that excitement out of the way, we are on to our first match of hour 2, and it is going to be a big one, with Psycho Sid Vicious going on one-on-one with Don Leo Jonathan, the Mormon Giant.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 317 pounds, Psycho Sid!
Certainly a giant in his own right. At nearly 6'8", Psycho Sid is gonna prove more than a match for Don Leo Jonathan, who's already had a short dispute with Lars Sullivan of Bell Unlimited. But Sid don't like nobody, and this encounter's bound to be far from friendly.
But the LJ goes into this one eyes wide open, knowing full well who he's signed on the dotted line with. Don Leo Jonathan has been very public about challenging the biggest and baddest RWL has to offer, and he's looking to cross Psycho Sid off his list.
Yeah, Sid's a mean one, and Don Leo Jonathan's going to have to use every single weapon in his arsenal just to get past the guy.
You're talking legendary levels of toughness. This is a man who finished a match on a broken leg once. DLJ is damn sure gonna have his hands full tonight.
And his opponent, from Salt Lake City, Utah, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Giant, Don Leo Jonathan.
Well, Don Leo Jonathan, the Mormon Giant, a legend among legends, a legend before legends were legends, before there was a Hulk Hogan, before there was a John Cena, before there was a Roman Reigns, there was a Don Leo Jonathan. And the Mormon Giant's got a lot to prove tonight against Psycho Sid. He keeps up with this consistent way he's been winning his matches, he's going to do just great. Man, why do guys from Arkansas always look like that? Oh, the bell sounds, here we go. They lock up collar and elbow. Don Leo Jonathan goes behind on Sid. Has him up, slams him down, goes right into a headlock, but Sid, quick to escape it, counters into a headlock of his own, and a headlock takedown. Well, some impressive chain wrestling going on just to start things off. They lock up again. Here we go. Don Leo Jonathan pushing Sid into the ropes, and the referee's gonna have to break this one up. They break clean. Lock up again and right back into it again. Don Leo Jonathan, consistent if anything. Again, the referee's gonna have to step in here and break that up. Another clean break. Oh, a little rake of the eyes right there from DLJ. All gets taken down by Psycho Sid. He did not appreciate that at all. Oh, dragon screw from Don Leo Jonathan as Sid makes his way back up to his feet. Has Don Leo Jonathan up, sidewalk slam from Psycho Sid. Oh. DLJ trying to get back to his feet, overhand right from Sid. Sid takes him to the ropes and just rolls him on out onto the floor. Oh man, yep, Sid's mad, as usual. Oh, Psycho Sid misses with the overhand right, turns it into a power slam out there on the floor. Referee count. Here we go. Fireman's carry by Don Leo Jonathan. DLJ, squirting Psycho Sid head first into the apron. Rounds him back up again. Mormon Giant now takes a kick to the midsection from Sid. Oh, soon DLJ catches him and slams him down again. Huh. Sid decides he's had quite enough. Takes himself inside. So does Don Leo Jonathan. Here we go. DLJ whips Sid to the ropes. Oh, elbow to the head. Oh, man. I guess Don Leo Jonathan's not in a good mood tonight either. Going for the cover. One. Oh, not even a one. A 0.5. Oh, right back into that headlock again. Goes Don Leo Jonathan on Psycho Sid. Sid might be starting to go. Don Leo Jonathan really cranking on this hold here. Wearing Psycho Sid down. Lets the hold go. Rounds him back up, gets taken down by a sweep, but stomped to the midsection. Now Psycho Sid rounds him up, slams him face first into the canvas. Oh man, Marsha Brady, oh my nose. Sid rounds him up. Arm drag from Don Leo Jonathan. DLJ. Oh, a devastating right. Takes him right back down to the canvas, rounds him back up again. Now Don Leo Jonathan, Sid up over the shoulders, but Sid going with quick with the elbows to the side of the head and escapes that. Oh man, head-on collision and nobody moved. Wow. Whip to the corner, Down goes Sid on a clothesline. Don Leo Johnson going for a cover. Just a one. Oh, exactly a one. Don Leo Johnson rounds him up. Kick to the midsection on Psycho Sid. A gouge of the eyes. And a hard chop. Just DLJ gets countered by Sid. Short clothesline. Sid trying to regain control of things here. It's not going too good here. Oh, Don Leo Johnson with that pile driver. Oh, the Mormon Giant on fire here tonight, and the Spectrum fans are loving it. DLJ now Sid up again. Here we go, hard Irish whip out onto the floor. Out goes Don Leo Johnson right after him. Rounds him back up. Oh man, Sid counters with a hard right. Takes himself, yeah, he don't want no more Don Leo Johnson outside. DLJ rounds Sid up. Arm breaker. Rounds him up yet again. A hard elbow to the face. Sid counters with a kick to the gut. Don Leo Johnson counters with a hard right. Another gouge of the eyes. A kick beats him. And back into the corner goes Psycho Sid. Don Leo Johnson with kicks and punches and stomps, and now a knee to the throat. Psycho Sid, like he might have been just worn out. Don Leo Johnson going for a cover. 1, 2. Woo! Sid popped right back up. Right back into that headlock goes Don Leo Johnson again. Really cinching it up. But Sid getting back to his feet. Check out the power here on Psycho Sid. Elbows to the midsection. Kick to the gut. And here we go. He's got DLJ all the way up. Oh, this ain't good. Look at that. Spinning crucifix slam. And Don Leo Jonathan's feeling that one. His back is destroyed after that. Psycho Sid just waiting his time here. DLJ, bit tentative about re-engaging. Misses with a kick. Catches an arm drag from Sid. Gets a kick to the midsection and a chop and a counter chop from Sid. Misses with the elbow. DLJ flips Sid to the far corner. And here we go. A hard series of right hands. Whoa. Oh, and an uppercut to follow it up. And now an alley-oop out of the corner. And Sid is busted open and bleeding. Don Leo Jonathan is back in control of things again. DLJ waiting for Sid to get to his feet here. Oh, hard right. Couple of chops to the face. A kick. Another kick. And another kick. And oh man, down goes Sid. Don Leo Jonathan covers. 1, 2, 3. It is all over. Don Leo Jonathan wins this one by pinfall over Psycho Sid.
Here is your winner, the Giant, Don Leo Jonathan.
All right, hey, Don Leo Jonathan gets the Duke in a pretty tough match against Psycho Sid. I got to tell you, I'm pretty impressed with DLJ. He has been doing all right for himself.
Had a few moments where he could have turned things to his advantage, but he could never follow up, with DLJ always seeming to be just that one step ahead.
Mormon Giant squeezing out a pinfall win over Psycho Sid Vicious, once again demonstrating the devastating power behind his immense size, handling Sid like an infant. Truly impressive performance from Don Leo Jonathan, and we'll be right back with more RWL mat action when we return.
Legends World Champ Stone Cold Steve Austin defended the title like a bear defends its territory against a big red machine Kane, and sooner than anyone expected. The Undertaker has come ringing them. Belver Austin, looking for retribution from the Texas Rattlesnake.
making his way to the ring from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, the Atlantic Wrestling World Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold has guarded the Legends World Belt like a true rattlesnake, putting his venomous bite and a Stone Cold Stunner on anyone within arm's reach of what he perceives to be his championship. But it seems his physical abuse of pain has been more than The Undertaker can bear to watch without becoming physically involved.
The dead man is involved in a match. 9 times out of 10, The Undertaker takes his opponents through hell, then nails them with the tombstone, or the choke slam to hell. Austin could be in over his skis here.
Austin is probably thankful this is a non-title affair. It's one thing to catch a beating, but to catch that beating and lose your championship, well, that's just degrading.
And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
He may be down from his peak weight of 328 pounds, but that 30-pound weight loss has made The Undertaker faster, more agile, and more accurate in his attacks than ever before. And he's always changed with the times, reinvented himself, reevaluated his style, and modifies it on an as-needed basis. It's little wonder The Undertaker is considered by many to be one of the greatest wrestlers of all times. Aren't you gonna join the party, Tex? Or are you gonna let us have all the fun?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here looking at The Undertaker, realizing what a huge mistake Stone Cold Steve Austin's made here, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be real grateful this was a non-title match, because The Undertaker looks like he is in a mood this evening.
That's it! Go get him!
Every aspect of the dead man's ritualistic entrance is more than Hollywood fall to Raw. It's a slow, psychological play indicating that his opponent stands at the edge of the abyss. That like a condemned man awaiting execution, that he is living his final moments awaiting an inexorable, irrevocable moment of truth.
Well, Wally, you described that beautifully, and yeah, I guess I must be wondering what's going through the mind of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh man, here it comes. Here's the part that gets everybody. Oh man, I'm sure glad I ain't Stone Cold right now.
Man, win or lose, no matter what, Austin is not leaving this building tonight without the dead man taking him behind the barn.
Well, all I know is if I was Stone Cold Steve Austin, I would get real sick, come down with a virus or something, and get the hell out of here. But it's too late now. Referee rings the bell. Here we go. Stone Cold catches a hip toss from The Undertaker. Austin counters with a kick to the head. Misses with that elbow drop. Undertaker quickly back to his feet here. The dead man misses with his. Austin connects with a series of kicks. They lock it up. Stone Cold. Look at this right here. Gauging the weight, measuring the distance. Here we go. Boom! Vertical suplex. From the Texas Rattlesnake, Undertaker. Not sure it's where he is. Slammed head first down to the canvas, and the Bionic Redneck just continuing the attack here. Relentless and Stone Cold Steve Austin, just like he was with the Undertaker's brother Kane. And he's going to make the Undertaker mad. Kick to the midsection here. The Undertaker starting to open up with a series of hard shots. Accurate striking and a boot to the head that rolled Austin ass over tea kettle. The dead man going to work on the Rattlesnake, but Austin quick with the counter and a dragon screw. Austin reels the Undertaker back up, kick to the midsection from the dead man. They lock up. Undertaker with Austin up over the shoulders, but Austin quick with the counter and escapes. Into a power slam. Whoa, how about that? Austin connects with that elbow drop finally. Follows it up with a kick to the back. Undertaker back up to his feet here. The dead man whips Austin to the far corner. Hard right. Another hard right. The dead man head first into the buckle goes Stone Cold. Now the dead man with a boot to the throat of the Texas Rattlesnake. Undertaker definitely here looking for a little payback for his brother Kane. Oh man, his leg dropped on the bionic redneck. Undertaker rounds Austin back up. Hard right. Turns Austin around here. Russian leg sweep takes the Texas Rattlesnake down to the mat. Undertaker just stalking him. Rounds him up by the throat here. Pitches him across the ring. Undertaker definitely lit up here, on fire, hard. Oh, Austin counters with a knee to the midsection. Catches a hip toss from the Undertaker again. Counters with a kick to the head. Austin just beating the head of the Undertaker into the canvas here. Follows it up with a series of hard rights. Undertaker doesn't look like he's sure where he is at the moment. Stone Cold all the way up in the high rent district. Here we go. High risk maneuver coming up. Waiting for Undertaker to get to his feet. And here we go. Oh man, this is with the double axe handle. Undertaker still stunned. Austin goes right back to work with a hard right hand. Now Austin one more time. Setting up for that big vertical suplex, and here it goes. Boom, one more time. Undertaker absolutely reeling. Austin gets countered by the dead man. The dead man. Undertaker takes him all the way up and takes him all the way down. Undertaker rounds Austin back up. Series of hard strikes. Oh man, Austin is absolutely reeling over here. Undertaker whips him to the apron. Here we go. Drapes Austin over the ropes. How about this? An overhand right. Dead man with a rolling elbow drop. Stone Cold back in big trouble here. Undertaker in the driver's seat with a lead foot on the gas pedal. Covers. 1, 2. Only a 2. Austin still in this one. Thank goodness this is a non-title match. Undertaker. Oh man, he was going to take him old school, but Austin quick with the counter. Hard right that takes Undertaker down to the mat. Austin rounds him back up again. Series of short jabs and a hard shot and another couple of hard rights. Undertaker is stunned, rolled up against the ropes here. Stone Cold goes to work on the arm of the Undertaker. Austin locks it up with the gut wrench suplex from the Texas Rattlesnake. Hard knee to the head of the Undertaker. Austin regains control of the situation here. Whips Undertaker to the far corner. Austin goes to work with knees to the midsection and the chest of the Undertaker. Look at this, he bit him. Austin bit him, man. Covers. 1, 2. Whoa. Whoa. That could have been it right there. Austin stalking the Undertaker here. Kick to the midsection. No. Undertaker said nope. Kembe Mutombo with that with a smooth sidewalk slam. And a leg drop on Austin. Stiffened up his arms and legs right there. Hard right hands to the head of the Texas Rattlesnake. The dead man right back on the attack. Austin trying to put the fire out here. But Undertaker looks like he is taking firm control of the situation. Oh, misses with that flying elbow. Goes behind. Takes Austin down to the mat. Goes right back to work on the limbs of the Texas Rattlesnake. Look at this right here. Hell's Gate. Hell's Gate. This could be bad. Austin could wind up tapping here. Undertaker with the Hell's Gate. And Austin's in big trouble. Undertaker really, that's it. Austin said, that's it, I quit, I can't take no more. Undertaker wins this one by submission.
Here is your winner, the Undertaker!
Tell me if I've got a sound narrative here, guys. Austin gave the Undertaker the same kind of beating he handed Kane. But you notice, he never got to land the stunner on the dead man, with Undertaker resorting to the Hell's Gate submission before. Austin could land the stunner, giving us our winner here. What do you think?
Makes perfect sense to me. Falls perfectly in line with Undertaker's modus operandi of survive at all costs, and Austin couldn't keep the dead man down with a bulldozer. A grim and vengeful win for the man from Death Valley.
That actually makes a lot of sense, GB. Might have been a whole different match if Austin had nailed Undertaker with that stunner. All right, folks, we'll be back with a whole lot more when we come back.
Up next, a tag match everyone's been waiting to see, as Pat Patterson and Crippler Ray Stevens face the newly formed Southern Gentlemen as they test the waters in Matt Clark's first return match in 6 long months.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 474 pounds, Pat Patterson and Ray Stevens.
Patterson and Stevens are a formidable tag team in the Legends division. And while dual champion Rod the Bod Whitley may be at peak performance, Matt Clark has been out of circulation for some time, despite looking very much like he's kept in shape.
I don't think we're gonna see any ring rust on Clark. I bet he's been working towards coming back. Probably had his mind made up a while ago.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 525 pounds, Rob the Body Whitney and the All-American Superstar Matt Clark. The Generation.
American Supreme is back in the house, rocking that classic Evil Knievel style jumpsuit. Man, it is so good to see him. It's like he hasn't been gone a single day. Oh, man. It's Rod Whitley that brought him back. Thank goodness for Rod Whitley, man.
Man alive, the fans here in the Spectrum threatening to blow the roof off this jerk.
Pat Patterson and Rod the Bod Whitley starting us off in this tag team match. The bell sounds, off we go. They lock up. Rod Whitley goes behind on Patterson, slams him down the canvas, goes into a headlock. Patterson turns it into a leg lock. And Whitley runs away out of that. Patterson whips Rod to the corner. He rebounds back out. Shoves Pat Patterson down on the canvas. Ooh! Whitley takes an elbow. Patterson rounds it back up. Back body drop. And Rod Whitley misses with the kick. Here comes Pat Patterson. Oh, look at that suplex right there. Now Patterson rounds up Whitley. Whitley sweeps the leg Cobra Kai style right there. Patterson counters, shoulder tackle, takes Whitley down. Whitley rounded back up by Patterson. Whipped into his team's corner. Here comes Patterson. Whitley escapes the corner. Whips Patterson against the ropes. They collide. Nothing happens. Whitley rounds Patterson up, but Patterson countering the suplex here. Rounds Whitley back up. Escorts him to the corner. But Whitley, countering with elbows, puts some distance between himself and Patterson. Rounds Pat Patterson up, has him over his shoulder. Woohoo! Standing power slam. Beautifully done. Round the bottom. It's countered by Patterson's shoulder tackle. Patterson rounds Whitley back up. Patterson whips Whitley to the corner. Whitley, with a kick to the face, escapes the corner. Whips Pat Patterson to his side. Oh, man. They just crash right into the corner. Whitley counters with a kick to the gut on Patterson. Rounds him up, belly-to-belly suplex. Sends Patterson flying. Rod Whitley back in control of the situation after a whole lot of back and forth between himself and Pat Patterson. And American Supreme has yet to make his way into the ring. But look out, here it comes. Rod Whitley tags in Matt Clark. Drives an elbow right into Patterson's skull. American Supreme back after 6 months, man. Wow. He is in great physical condition. I mean, just looking at him. But let's see about that ring rust we were talking about. Patterson with a jawjacker on Clark. Rounds him up. Oh, man. Ooh, knee to the low portion of the... Oh, does it again. Inverted atomic drop, not once but twice. mounts Matt Clark up. Matt Clark counters with a nice uppercut, a forearm, and a couple of hard shots to the face. Look at this. Oh, misses with the hot kiss at the end of the wet fist. Here comes Pat Patterson. Swing and a miss from Clark. Up and over into a back body drop. Here comes Pat Patterson. Look at this. Spine buster. Matt Clark rounded deftly back up by Pat Patterson. And here we go. Swing ding neck breaker from Pat Patterson. And Matt Clark looking like he's in a little bit of trouble here. Gets whipped to the corner. Patterson tags in Ray Stevens. Here we go. Oh, it's going to be a unicorn stampede here. Oh, man. Ray Stevens comes in, does his share. Pat Patterson line tags. Ray Stevens comes in and does his share. Matt Clark in big trouble here. Here we go to coup de grace, the finishing touch. Here comes Ray Stevens with that basement drop kick. Matt Clark is laid out. Ray Stevens going for the cover. One. Just a one. Whitley whipped out onto the floor by Matt Patterson. Ray Stevens enjoying some support from the audience. Matt Clark, knee to the gut right there. American Supreme rounds up Ray Stevens. Goes behind on him. Boom. Look at this. Here comes that series of suplexes. 1, 2, 3. Hands wide dry. Each knee signed. There's number 3. Oh, man. Ray Stevens is laid out but good. Here we go into an armbar from American Supreme. Looks like he hasn't forgotten a thing. Former multi-time world champion. Former Triple Crown champion, Matt Clark. Back on the scene, and it's definitely things have changed now in RWL. Oh, man, standing dropkick from American Supreme on Ray Stevens. Pat Patterson just barely hanging on for dear life over here. Stevens whipped into the corner of the Southern Gentleman, and now the Southern Gentleman getting most ungentlemanly and paying back the favor of a unicorn stampede for Mr. Stevens. Cousins working seamlessly as a tag team. Absolutely seamlessly. I am definitely impressed. Here's the icing on the cake. Boom. Out goes Ray Stevens. Matt Clark doing a little celebrating. Rod Whitley going for the cover. But no. Somehow Stevens manages to get out quick. Elbow to the gut. Kick to the midsection from Whitley. Ray Stevens with a kick to the leg. The Crippler Stevens escorting Whitley to his corner. Decides on a snapmare and a kick to the back. Ray Stevens trying to drum up a little love here. Rounds up Rod Whitley. Here we go, running clothesline. Ray Stevens, here we go. Back body drop. Here comes the Crippler. Up and dick down with a spine buster. Rod Whitley looking for the exit off the freeway here. Rod with an arm breaker on Stevens. Turns him around. Oh, nice counter from Ray Stevens. Gotta give credit where it's due. Look good. A short jab and a boom. A knee that takes Whitley out onto the floor. Here comes Ray Stevens. And the Crippler. Hauls Whitley back in. A little spite elbow on the face. Before Stevens returns to the ring himself. Patterson's still hanging on here. Probably hoping he don't get tagged. Ray Stevens setting it up. That swinging neck breaker. And Ray the Crippler Stevens looking like he's got things under control here. Rounds Rod Whitley back up. Whitley whip to the corner. giving Rod Whitley a chance to get his act together. Referee's still counting. Ray Stevens doing a little bit of showboating here as Whitley makes his way back into the ring. Here we go. Oh, Ray Stevens counters with an elbow to the head. Misses with the running tackle. Gets whipped to the corner. Oh, here comes American Supreme on the tag. Up on the second rope, double axe handle to the arm. Oh, here we go from behind the full Nelson slam from American Supreme. Yeehaw, ye doggy, pull up, here we go. But here comes Pat Patterson after a nice long rest. Let's see what happens. Clark with a quick jab. Here we go, American Supreme is saving it all up. Here we go, there we go. Pat Patterson goes down into the corner. Watch out, here comes American Supreme. Patterson countering with a kick. Clark countering with a hard shot to the chest. Oh man, Patterson counters and takes Pat Clark down to the canvas. Clark quickly back up, counters Patterson. Here we go, Patterson counters with a clothesline. Rounds Clark back up. Here we go. Swinging neck breaker from Pat Patterson on American Supreme, and that might have done quite a bit of damage right there. Patterson going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, that's it. Wow. All right. Pat Clark, that ring awareness is still there. Patterson, his rear chin lock here on Supreme. American Supreme will be in big trouble right here. Patterson releasing the hold. Rounds Matt Clark back up. Whips Clark to his corner. Oh, Pat Patterson feeling like he's got this guy right where he wants him. Oh, Clark says, no, you don't. Sorry. Whips Pat Patterson back to his team's corner. Oh, misses with the splash. Patterson. Uh-oh, look at this, Matt Clark. Out of nowhere into this arm lock. Oh. Caught Patterson out there by surprise. Patterson whipped back into their corner. The Southern Gentleman. Here we go. American Supreme. We're going to take Patterson for a ride now. Both teams, so they don't feel left out. Here we go. Oh, my. Oh, man. Get it, chalk it up. That's all, folks. Clark rounds up. Patterson misses with the shot. Here comes Patterson with the counter. Rounds Clark up. Fails to connect. Drives a knee into Patterson. Takes Matt Clark down to the floor. Misses with his shot. Clark misses with his shot. Patterson connects with a hard shot. Matt Clark into the barricade. Trap squeeze on from Pat Patterson. Trying to slow Matt Clark down any way he can. Here we go. Matt Clark. Oh, wow. Quick resources, quick reflexes here. American Supreme still in the game. Patterson still teeing off on American Supreme, and time is running out with that referee. Clark pulled back into the ring. Patterson with a spiteful shot to the head. And yeah, he's feeling it too. He's pretty worn out. We've been going at this for quite a while now. Oh, here we go. Rod the Bob Whitley in off the tag. Here comes Rod. Misses with that flying shoulder. Patterson drives a knee into the back. Rod Whitley. Patterson rounds him up. Here we go. He's going for that swinging neck breaker, but Rod Whitley says, no, that's okay. Face buster. Slammed him face right down. Rod Whitley keeping Pat Patterson down on the mat here. Flips him over. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. How about that, Pat Patterson? Determined to not give up here. Whitley gets swept. Patterson, look at this. Patterson's had enough. He's getting desperate. Pat Patterson tags in Ray the Crippler Stevens. Rod Whitley gets rounded up. But Whitley counters with a shoulder tackle, takes Stevens down to the mat. Rounds up Ray Stevens. Whips him to his team's corner. Whitley takes himself up to the second rope. Here we go. Off the rope splash. Drags Stevens center ring. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg. 1, 2. Stevens counters with a kick to the head. Oh, gets hung up on the ropes by Whitley. Here comes Rod. Oh, man. This right off the ropes. Rod Whitley. Here we go. Starts firing on all cylinders here. The train about to leave the station. Rod Whitley. Hey, Stevens in the corner. Stevens counters with a kick. And Whitley shoves him back down to the canvas. Rod the bot. From behind here. Look at this. Suplex number 1. And suplex number 2. And suplex, oh, wait a minute, there. Suplex number 3. Oh, man, Whitley. Rounds up Ray Stevens. Whips him into the corner. Oh, look at this. Whitley getting a little greedy. He's going to try one more time. That might be a mistake, but not this time. Ray Stevens caught that full. Whitley covers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is it. The Southern Gentleman with this one by pinfall.
Here are your winners, Rob the Body Whitney and the All-American Superstar Matt Clark.
16 minutes and for seconds, reports the timekeeper. And what a match it was with these two cousins working almost seamlessly as a team and withstanding sustained punishment from Patterson and Stevens long enough to outlast them. And oh yeah, how about American Supreme whipping on both opponents like he was only gone a week? What a difference his return is gonna make around here.
You just better believe anybody holding gold in the back gave this match their full and undivided attention.
Coming up, the German Hammer Josef von Schmidt challenges the Mexican Monolith Warlord Santos in a non-title main event. Next. And what's for main event? How about the German Hammer Josef von Schmidt accepting a non-title open challenge from the Triple Crown King of the Monsters, the Mexican Monolith Warlord Santos.
Josef von Schmidt answering a very public declaration on social media recently. Santos basically stated the obvious truth that to date, no one has been able to beat him in any way, by pin, submission, or count out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Berlin, Germany, weighing in at 265 pounds, the soldier, Josef Van Schmidt.
And Warlord Santos invited anyone who believes they can beat the Triple Crown Giant to come on down. Like the price is right. Now that's just a non-title match. But the point is to win at all, with no title in contention at all. The Mexican Monolith has beaten von Schmidt on a few occasions in the past, and he doesn't see the German nobleman, the inaugural Memphis Millionaire, and former World Heavyweight Champion, can beat him tonight.
The Giants' dance card is going to be full. It's going to be the title hunt's getting hot. Sweet Revenge is coming up. Summer's coming up. Everybody's going to be gunning for this Triple Crown champion. He already knows that. And Von Schmidt is a former multi-time champion in a bunch of different departments. Guys, I think it was Santiago that said, those who did not remember the past are condemned to repeat it. And now Matt Clark is back. It's going to be insane.
And his opponent, accompanied by FB from Gomez Palacio Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 439 pounds, the World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, Giant Warlord Santos.
Santos appears tonight in his capacity as our WL World Heavyweight Champion, but he's also the Super Heavyweight Champion and the King of Legends Champion. So yeah, the laws of supply and demand are gonna weigh heavy on the King of the Monsters. Think of all the former world champs Santos has had to fight since skipping out on Gary Hart in favor of Freddie Blassie about 9 months ago. Von Schmidt has the raw nerve to come back and say, well, yeah, I can in fact kick your sorry Sackman from here to Kathmandu. I think Josef Von Schmidt is either fearless or crazy enough to do it. Probably a little bit of both.
There's lots of possible factors, GB, but the most outstanding of those is Santos hasn't dropped a match title or not in weeks. Even the German Hammer has fallen to the Mexican Monolith any number of times in the past, with just 1 or 2 in the past year. So why would tonight be any different?
Want you viewers to sound off in the comments, show a little love to my commentary team here. Here we go, the bell sounds. Santos shoves Von Schmidt away, but Von Schmidt comes back hard, right? Spins Santos around, but Santos escapes with a butt bump right there. Locks it up. The Mexican Monolith with Von Schmidt up on the shoulders, with the German Hammer pounding on the side of his head with those elbows. Again, Santos shoves him away. They lock it up again. Von Schmidt with a hard shot to the gut. Locked up one more time. Inverted atomic drop the Mexican Monolith. Another hard shot to the gut. Von Schmidt is reeling in the corner here. The Mexican Monolith, Warlord Santos whips him to the corner and he rebounds out onto the mat. The Mexican Monolith, Warlord Santos, the king of the monsters, setting up a big German suplex here, and up and over goes Josef Von Schmidt. I see Freddie Blassie loving what he sees here. Santos making his way up, big high risker here. Oh man, epic fail. Von Schmidt trying to battle his way back into this. Von Schmidt having his share of trouble. Mexican Monolith, Warlord Santos just absolutely unstopped. It's like trying to stop a tank. Von Schmidt hung up on the ropes. Santos rounds him up by the neck with the double goozle, pitches him across the ring and onto the canvas. Santos in absolute control of the German Hammer here. Oh man, shot after shot after shot. Axe handle takes Von Schmidt down to the canvas again. Santos rounds him up. Von Schmidt counters with a kick. Santos rounds Von Schmidt up. Von Schmidt quick with the chop block takes Santos down to the mat. Probably the best strategy to get him on the mat, keep him off his vertical base, and do all the damage you can. Von Schmidt perhaps following that advice. Using this arm bar here. Josef Von Schmidt with another arm lock here. Turns it into an arm breaker. Josef Von Schmidt. Here we go with a little bit of a submission move. Don't think he's going to get the Mexican Monolith to tap, but every little bit of damage you can do. Josef Von Schmidt turning the tides just a little bit here. Up on the top rope. Here comes the German Hammer. Elbow drop right into the chest. Warlord Santos. Again, this is a non-title matchup. But again, real impressive. Von Schmidt going right back to working the arm. The Mexican Monolith. But look at this. Santos pretty quick to get out of there. Cracks him in the head with his knee out of spite. Whips Von Schmidt out onto the apron. There's a hard lift. Out onto the apron goes Santos, and down goes Von Schmidt, smashing his back into the apron. Von Schmidt goes around. Look at this. Was trying for the DDT, but Santos a little too fast on the draw. Mexican Monolith rounds him up one more time. They lock it up. Right into the 11 goes Josef Von Schmidt. Mexican Monolith definitely firing on all cylinders, and he's got a lot of cylinders, man. Whoa. Von Schmidt. Another inverted atomic drop. Warlord Santos deciding maybe it's time to take it back inside. Maybe trying for a count out here. Oh man, Von Schmidt just watching Santos show off, comes back into the ring here. Couple of hard chops. Santos. Couple of hard rights and lefts. Here we go. Knee to the skull. Scissor kick. Takes Von Schmidt face first down to the mat. Mexican Giant. Drops the knee into Von Schmidt's chest. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. This could be it. 1, 2. 2.6. Santos says 3, but it's a 2.6, and Willie Johnson says 2.6. He agrees with me. Oh, here we go. The sink. Whoa! Joseph Von Schmidt turns that into a back body drop, avoiding serious potential disaster. Von Schmidt, look at this. Here we go. Into that clover leaf, into that surfboard stretch, and a stomp to the back. Von Schmidt's nose hits Santos' nose hits the mat. Joseph Von Schmidt. Look at this, going into a serious submission here. Is Santos gonna tap? Oh man, Von Schmidt really. Here we go. Look at the power of the Mexican monolith tool. Turns it into a slam and escapes the hold. Santos rounds Von Schmidt up over the shoulders. Snake eyes into the top turnbuckle. And here we go again, another alley-oop. Out of the corner. Von Schmidt back to his feet. They lock up. Ooh, nice forearm from Von Schmidt. Santos with a series of hard shots, drives a knee, and then a double axe handle takes Von Schmidt down to the mat again. Von Schmidt counters with a kick to the head. Warlord Santos back in trouble here. Another arm lock, another arm breaker from the German Hammer. Here we go again with that submission again, one more time. But Von Schmidt releasing the hold. Just stretching the Mexican monolith here, which is pretty impressive. I've never seen that done before. Right back to work on the arm. Strategic. Von Schmidt working on the limbs of the Mexican monolith, perhaps working to some sort of submission down the road. Von Schmidt all the way up in a high-risk maneuver, elbow drop right into the throat. The Mexican monolith. Joseph Von Schmidt has turned this one around when it looked like all was lost. Now Santos up. Oh, disrespectful slap right there from the Mexican monolith. Santos. How's Von Schmidt up? One arm slammed in. Now Santos, right back in the driver's seat. What the hell if I made a minute, you guys? Santos, all the way up on the top rope. Man. Drives the knee right into Von Schmidt's chest. How's Von Schmidt up? Man. Running kick right there. That's about it. Cover. 1, 2. Get shut up. Wow. Oh, man. What is keeping Joseph Von Schmidt going here? Knuckles to the temple. The Mexican monolith, he's frustrated. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? Rounds him up. Locks him up here again. Here we go. Up. Von Schmidt. With elbows to the side of the head. Escapes that cradle. Nice forearm. Whips Santos to the far corner. Here we go. Oh, man. Again, working on the limbs here. Schmidt takes him down to the mat again. And that is the strategy. Keep him down and work on his limbs. Here we go. Into a crossface. Nowhere for Santos to go. Oh, Schmidt cranking on him. Cranking on him real hard here. Oh, man. Oh, Von Schmidt releasing the hold, and goes back into another arm bar. Warlord Santos in trouble here, goes for cover. 1, 2. Oh. Well, nobody's quitting here. Nobody's in a hurry to go home. Von Schmidt rounds up Santos, takes him down again. Oh, what are we gonna see here? Here we go, that clover leaf again. Into the surfboard, into the stretch, and a stomp to the back of the head. Oh, man. Santos looks like he's out. Von Schmidt dragging that 496-pound monster to the center of the ring. Here we go. Here we go. Into another submission. And that, oh, wow. I don't believe it. Joseph Schmidt pulls off an upset and a half right here.
Here is your winner, the Soldier, Joseph Van Schmidt.
There's your major upset for tonight, with Yusuf von Schmidt slowly, methodically, working a game plan on Warlord Santos and achieving a near impossible win on the King of the Monsters by submission. This win could carry a lot of weight with the match committee towards a shot at 2 out of 3 of the titles Santos is guarding like a dragon guarding its treasure. And of course, and again, what will the return of American Supreme mean in the championship title hunt?
Von Schmidt pulls off what no one else has been able to do for weeks, and he could very well do it again in another match with championship implications. The German Hammer has just made a major move on the championship chessboard.
Alright, folks, the clock's about to get us. We thank you very kindly for joining us for tonight's Snarl. We hope you enjoyed it. And immediately following this edition of Snarl will be RWL Rage, and I hope you'll be with us for that too.
Till next time, Wally Cardell saying